Hi guys, it is Asterie with Kuumba Life Designs. This is gonna be my first video, kind of just talking, not a plan with me, but I wanted to come and show the Happy Planner, or actually I guess it's the Create 365 Happy Planner teacher kit from Me and My Big Ideas. I hadn't seen any unboxings of this one yet, so I wanted to go ahead and do a little unboxing video. I've actually already opened it, but I haven't gone through everything yet. So this is the one that says teachers change the world one child at a time. So again, this is the Create 365 kit. So it comes with the big Happy Planner, so the 8.5 by 11 planner. It comes with, I believe, 3 sticker sheets, a pen, a highlighter, and some sticky notes, and also a folder on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up so we can see what it looks like. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting to get the teacher planner. I didn't want the one that they had out at Hobby Lobby. That wasn't my style. So when I heard that they were coming out with the kits, I was very excited. I'm just going to pull everything. You can hear my little one. I'm going to pull everything out and I will be right back. Is everything. 3 sticker sheets. So they just have different little to-dos. There's cute little apples with to-dos in it, a couple of quotes. This one says the future depends on what you do today. There's a couple of labels: late start, testing, library, computer lab, end of grading period, test, quiz, and just some cute little dots, some things to just mark special events. This one has holiday, field trip, reminder, personal day, end of fall break and beginning of fall break, start and end of winter break, start and end of spring break, assembly, picture day, staff meeting, conferences, staff development day, some more blank ones, just kind of write in your own thing, and some little dots to write in, like, again, special things. And this last one has first and last day of school, report cards, early release, open house, picture day, don't forget, class party, some more apples, and just some cute little stickers. Now, the only downside for me is that we are homeschoolers, so we won't be using most of what they have available. But some of these will still be nice to use, and they're already fit in the boxes, so that would be great. I will probably end up making some of my own, and if there's any interest, I will definitely include those in my shop. So here are the sticky notes. They're just on a little removable acetate sheet. One has apples on it, one says notes, and one says to do. And I really like their sticky notes because they have sticky almost all the way down the entire paper, other than the very, very end, which I like because it gives more room for it to stick. So I really appreciate that. So I'm just going to stick that back on. Here is the highlighter. Mine is a blue one. It says live creatively, and it's a finer tip, which I like. Sorry, it's too hard to focus, but there it is. It's a nice tip to highlight any important things. And then here is the pen. Let's see. And it is a fairly fine tip. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Maybe. It's about the size of my Sharpie pen tip. And this is a 0.5, I believe. So it's about that size. And I will actually just test it out really quick. See how it writes in the paper. Oh, and while I'm at it, here is the folder. So it's a pretty rainbow color. Now, the only thing that I don't like is, because of the way that it's made, you can't fit full-size 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper in here. Because the pocket only goes to about right here. If you see, this isn't even 8.5 by 11. This is a cover that I made for my classic Happy Planner. So it is, what, 9 8 by 7. Can't think of the size off the top of my head. So it fits fine. But it's, you know, it's 7 across and 9 in length. So yeah, 8.5 is not going to fit because that's already 7. So I guess it's made to fit perfect size pages for the classic Happy Planner, but not if you want to do 8.5 by 11 pages. So you just have to fold them to put it in. But still, it's nice. And let's see. I will write the date that school starts, just so you can see how this pen writes. I don't know how well you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So it has a space here. This is one of the first pages. It says notes for substitute. I won't have a substitute, but I can still write. For us, school is going to be starting at 9 o'clock. So I'll just write that in with the pen just to get a feel for how it writes. It writes pretty smooth, and there is no bleed through and not really any shadowing, so that's nice. So that's just a nice extra pen to have. And let's see, so you see it comes with this cover, but on top of that is this clear plastic sheet to kind of protect this cover. This cover is like a shiny cardstock. Oops, dropping stuff off my desk. So as you can see, it does tear. That wasn't a very smart. Oh, you can't see that. So I did accidentally tear it, but that's my fault. But yeah, this is glossy and nice, and let's see if the pattern will show up. This has a little chevron pattern and a darker teal blue, kind of matches the discs. Here's the first page, and it just says this Happy Planner Teacher Edition belongs to, and there's a space for your name, your room number, your school, and your address. And I love the Happy Planner products because everything is removable easily and can be put back in easily. Again, with being the fact that I homeschool, I have a lot of my own pages that I like to use for reading logs and just different things, so I have space to add that in here. So I will just go through. I'm not going to go through every single month. There is a academic calendar. Now, we homeschool year round, so our calendar is not going to match a typical school calendar, but I love that this calendar is undated because I can make it work for what I need it to work for. Now it does have the months, so that might mess me up a little bit, but that's okay because I can always add pages or take pages away as need be. So this is, again, that substitute page, so it gives an idea of the schedule, reliable students, for if you're in a classroom and you know you have a substitute, you want to let them know which students they can count on to help them out. Reliable teachers if you're, again, in a school setting, helpful tips, additional notes. I probably would not be using this sheet. The only reason why I don't want to take it out is because it has the August dashboard on the other side. So what I may do is copy this and put something else on the other side and just put that in instead. So the dashboard, sorry, it's kind of bright. The dashboard has the month, it has the month itself, and then the month after. It has top 5 tasks for the month, this month's goals, events, holidays, and student birthdays. Again, I only have one student. I know his birthday, so I won't be using that part as much, but I just like that I have this to write down, you know, what our goals are, what we have planned, any special holidays, just a spot to do a general overview of everything. I'm going to try to turn down the brightness just a little bit and see if that helps, because it's a little bright on the white. And hopefully you can read everything a little bit better. Alright, so now we're heading in. Did I talk about the discs? I did not. They are a turquoise color, teal color, really pretty. The other planner, because I got this kit, I didn't even mention, I got the kit from Micheal's. on this past Saturday. I got this kit from Michael's. It was $39.99, but they had a 50% off coupon, and then I also was able to use the 15% teacher's discount since I am a homeschooler, so that was really, really nice. So yes, got this from Michael's. So this, I love this color. So the other kit, I don't remember what the cover of it says, but I believe they were red discs. So it was more of a typical, you know, primary color sort of thing that you would see for more of a younger grade. So I really liked that this wasn't quite like that, because the planner's for me. It's not really for my students, it's for me, so I wanted it to be something that was more of my style. So each month tab is laminated, and this first one, this August one, says, "Here's to a brilliant year." We are starting school the first week of August, so that'll be our first day. I love that it includes these different holidays that are not as well known. Like August 7th is International Friendship Day, and it includes those special little holidays in each month section. So that'll be fun to kind of go through and honor some of those. So here is the weekly view. You can write in your week number, and then you can write in your dates yourself, and then you have your subjects sections. You have 7 sections, and this is probably actually more than what we'll need, but I like the space. I'm used to actually a smaller, my old homeschool planner, which I'll pull out in a second, didn't have this much space. So this will be nice. Mine was the opposite. I had the days at the top and the subject on the side. But I really like this. The colors are still, you know, more of that primary color feel, but not too bright and too childish. So I like that. And again, I love that it's undated so that I can write in the dates as I use them, because again, we will not be on a typical school schedule. So that's basically what each month looks like. It's a different color, different quotes on the dividers. This one says, "Teachers who love teaching teach children to love learning," and I really like that quote. So again, same things. Oh, and I didn't mention, it also has a focus of the month. You can't see that. Also has a focus of the month down here on the bottom of each month's dashboard. So September, the colors of the weeks are the same. The colors of each weeks are the same, but the monthly layout and the dividers are different colors. And again, more holidays: Patriot Day, National Grandparents Day, Johnny Appleseed Day. It also has the first day of autumn. All of those holidays that'll be fun to celebrate in school. So this is October. I'll just go through and show the different months. Teachers change the world one child at a time. November. And here is the month. I'm going to zoom back out so you can see the whole thing. Sorry about that. Okay. November. So of course there's Thanksgiving, and there's Election Day, which I'm looking forward to this because we are going to be going over the presidents and a little bit of government and elections in November before I go vote again. So that should be fun. So here is December. Teach, instruct, mentor, encourage, influence, praise, guide, and inspire. I actually think this is what's on the other planner. I don't remember though, so I'm not going to quote. So this one is more of a light green. Again, all of the different holidays. It's got Beethoven's birthday, of course Christmas and New Year's Eve and all of that. Let's see, and then we go into January. Teachers gonna teach. There's that one looking like notebook paper. Martin Luther King Day, New Year's Day, Sherlock Holmes' birthday. Then February is a light pink for Valentine's Day, which is really pretty. And you've again got all these different holidays, birthdays. Here's March, which is green, of course. Dr. Seuss's birthday, Pi Day, Daylight Savings Time. So again, it just gives you a nice overview of different holidays, plenty of space to write in. It's a nice thickness of paper. Again, the pen did no bleed through, no shadowing, so it's a nice thickness of paper without being too heavy. I don't really carry my homeschool planner with me too many places unless we do school somewhere else, so it's fine that it's bigger. I wouldn't want this to be my everyday planner this size. Sorry, you might hear my air conditioning kicking on, but this works for homeschool because it gives me plenty of space. Again, this is April, so we've got Easter. This is May, almost to the end of this planner. And actually this will work for us because we will stop at the end of June and we take July off and start again in August. So the different holidays. This one is a light blue for May. Then here is June, which is just pretty pink. Lots of different holidays again. July, and then that is it for the monthly layout. Then in the back here it has a checklist. Actually has a notes page here, and then after that it has a checklist section, which I don't really see me using these too much just because again I only have one child. So I don't know what I would use these for. The only thing that I can think of is attendance, which I live in a state where attendance and all of that is not required, but I want to keep it anyway. So that's probably what I'll do, and more than likely I may take these out and I will definitely be adding some other things. I'm going to grab my planner from the last 2 years and kind of show some of the things that I did because that was a completely DIY planner. I will be right back. Alright, so I have got my planner from last year. So this was, again, the Happy Planner Teacher's Kit. This is the back of that one, and another plastic protective cover. So again, I look really forward to using this one. Again, I love that I can take this off and on with no issues. I can add things in and take things out, and it won't be a hassle. I really, really appreciate that. So this is my homeschool planner from kindergarten and first grade. I did this myself. I got a lot of this from a website. Oh, I don't remember the name of the website, but the lady's name is Tina Robertson. So what I did was I took all my pages that I had and I took them to Office Depot and I had them hole punched and coil bound, and I also got a plastic cover for the front and the back. The back just has some different quotes on educating children. Again, this cover and a lot of the pages were from Tina Robertson website. So this is a cover page that I made of our school name and just where to return it if it was lost, and my email. This was the mission board page that I never really used. I don't know, it wasn't something that resonated with me. I might try it again this school year. This came from Dynamic 2 Moms. This was the yearly overview. And let's see, I won't take you through every single thing. This was a holidays page that came from Newbie Homeschooler. This was my stepdaughter's calendar for last year. So I made a logs and lists section. So this has scriptures that we were memorizing, books we were reading, and I ended up not really keeping up with writing all the books down. So there's way more books that should be on here that I didn't really keep up with. And this is from lifeyourway.net. Again, this was completely DIY. I found all of this stuff online and just printed it out myself. This was a field trip planner. This was Tina at New Beginnings. Tina has a whole homeschool, DIY homeschool planner kit on her website. So these are field trips planning, what we really didn't use. Again, this was my first planner, and it just let me know things that I did need and things that I didn't. Alright, so this section is monthly plan. So it's basically just the 12-month calendars. where I would just write in my plans. The first year I did unit studies each week. So I wrote down what we wanted to study, and then we would go to the library and get books, and I would look up videos, and I would find printouts and things from paid teachers and all sorts of things to go over these different subjects. But once we stopped doing unit studies in first grade, I didn't really do that as much anymore. But I would also write down events, like there was a thing at the zoo, so I would write that down, and that sort of thing. So again, once we started second grade, I really didn't keep up with that. And since I used this planner for 2 school years, I actually, this planner didn't really work after the first year. Alright, so then these are our lesson plans. Again, the first year that we homeschooled, I did unit study. So you see here, if you can read that, it says unit study theme, and it says the week, and then I have all the different things that we did. So up here it says unit study / theme, and this week it was Spider-Man. So we did a Bible verse or Bible story every day, did a different physical activity every day, and at that time I had him writing his name, our address, and then a small verse to kind of keep up with learning the address and all that sort of thing. But for our theme, for math, like this one, we did Spider-Man clocks, and it was a clock that had Spider-Man on it, and that was part of our theme. We read the history of Spider-Man. We looked up some things about comic books, and even though this wasn't Spider-Man, it was Batman Day at the library, so we went to the library and celebrated on the Batman Day thing. Yay! And that's kind of what we did throughout the week. We did different things that had to do with Spider-Man. And that was what we did each week. Human body, the brain, bones, let's see, we did a Black History Week, just different things like that. So that was kindergarten. Then once we got into first grade, I used the Christian Light Education or Christian Light Publications curriculum now. And so there's our light unit books. There's usually 5 to 10 books in each light unit section, and in each subject. And so you go through a book, you have a test, you have 2 quizzes, and you go to your next book, a test, 2 quizzes. So that's what I started writing down for each subject. And then I was also having him work on writing, cursive, and then we would do physical activities. I was adding in some art, and that was pretty much it. So that was that, and I actually still have space because I put in so many of them, but I am moving over to the Happy Planner teacher planner instead. And again, I appreciate that I can take things out. So in this, I think it's the last section, it's just a note section, so it's just a bunch of note paper, and I would write down things that I wanted to buy for our unit studies, or just for the certain subject for school. And I started writing down kind of what I wanted to do for second grade, and just any things that I wanted us to work on, books I wanted to buy, resources, that sort of thing. So that was my homeschool planner for the first couple of years, and it actually works really well. Again, it was something that I was able to make myself and make it work for what I wanted. I mean, honestly, I could take these note pages out and hole punch them for the Happy Planner and put it in my Happy Planner right now, because they still are perfectly viable pages. There's nothing wrong with them. And even some of these, like the reading logs and a couple of these other pages, I could do the same. And that's basically what I plan on doing. I'll probably print out new ones, but that's what I plan on doing. And I love that about the Happy Planner, that I can customize it to my needs for whatever I want. Like I said, I plan on making some stickers for subjects because I don't want to have to write them in every week, and you can't see what I'm pointing at. I plan on making stickers for the subject area, and I'll probably make like a schedule that I'll put more towards the front, probably laminate it and put it towards the front. I'll add the reading logs somewhere in here, probably take out some of these checklist pages because I don't really think that I'll be using them unless I find some creative way to use them. Again, I only have one student, And I really don't know what else I would check off other than attendance. So we will see. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a little walkthrough of the planner, because like I said, I hadn't seen any videos yet. I'm sure there will be quite a few soon since Micheal's has them in stock. So go check out your Micheal's. They have 2 different teacher planner kits. They have a seasonal planner kit, which is the classic happy planner size. And then I think they have 2 more classic planner kits. One that is dated, one that I think the seasonal one is dated, and the other 2 are undated. And then they also have a fitness one, and I feel like there's another one, but I think that's it. And those are the full box kits. They also have a bunch of accessories. They have their value pack of stickers, which one had like both of them have over 1,000 stickers in them. I don't remember what the price point on those were, but they have tons of different stickers for different items. So they've got a lot going on. They've got different pens and the highlighters, and of course they have all the regular stuff, the pin holders that you can stick in, clips, and all sorts of things. So definitely go check out your Micheal's and check out your emails before you go, or go to their website, see if they have any coupons. You never know. And if you are a teacher, I believe that the system that they're using now is you just take in an ID, or for me, because we don't need anything like that here in Illinois, I just took in our curriculum, and I took in another form that I had from our schoolwork until I get an ID for the next year. From a local, well not local, but from a group that I'll get, and I'll just have a laminated ID. But technically we don't really have one, but you can just take an ID in and they will give you the 15% off at the register. You no longer have to sign up or have a separate card any longer. So definitely go check that out. And again, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I will definitely come back when I actually get it all set up and add the things I'm going to add and start actually lesson planning. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.